I'm plenty crowd. I'm only doing few to my strength. Oh.
So
I have friends who are making millions. In this year, within this short period, I've made about 7,000. Yeah, just this year.
That's 1 month.
Yeah, just 1 month. It's not even up to 1 month. Just this month.
Please, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Samojima Eni. I'm a farmer at Kitikrachi.
What inspired you to start duck farming?
Oh, in fact, first of all, let me give thanks to God. And then the next thing is let me give appreciation to Mr. Crabman. He's one man that has helped my life very well. I think he's the one that motivated me very well to even do this duck farm. Gone of the days in Accra, Adenta, Fafara off Dodua Road. We used to do this duck farm. So he's the man who was doing it, and I was with him as caretaker alongside for his animals. So growing up, I intend that look, let me also do it where I find myself, and then I decided to do. Because in fact, what inspired me to do duck is very lovely. Ducks are very lovely birds or animals that you can live with. Ducks are very submissive animals that you can live with. It all boils on you, the farmer, how you do it. And now, those days there were a lot of misconception about duck farming. People have their beliefs about duck farming, but I tell you, it's a different thing altogether. It's not true. There's a lot of myth about them that is not true. I have lived with these ducks, and now it's very lucrative. High to disease resistance, even though they will feed in terms of the foreign ducks, they eat very well, but they give you your returns. They can lay. There's a lot of money now. There's a high demand where maybe you cannot even meet the demand. I would prefer even going more into duck rather than even poach instead of hen or fowl, because fowl, the little thing you do, you get your issues. But with this ones, no. And this one, it's cheaper feeding them. The cost of producing ducks is about less than 10 times that of fowl. Because you can't feed fowl with anything. This one, you feed them with anything. What you need to do is that the food should be balanced. They eat everything. Everything you give them, they will eat it. Are you getting it? And then, no, they're good to go.
Okay, so starting, what challenge do you face?
Oh, starting is all about the capital. How to get the breeding stock. And this is where I would like farmers to pay more attention to. Your breeding stock count. I always hear people calling me. I'm on some platform. People will call me. I want to start. I bought my duck. They are dying. They are not laying. They will not lay. Where you bought it from? What breed of ducks are you doing? It's a factor. So you need to make sure that at least you are getting your breeding stock from a right source, from a breeder, for someone who has knowledge in it, someone who has been doing it for a while. Then you can know that indeed you are good to go.
Okay, so you are talking about breed. What breed do you have in ducks?
Yeah, we have plenty breeds in ducks, but mainly commonly in Ghana now, we have the Roins or the Mallards, we have the Pekins, we have the Khaki Campbells. Even few Khaki Campbells are in Ghana. We have the Muscovy. Those are the breed of ducks that we have. The Muscovy, we have the local, and then even the foreign.
Okay, somebody wants to start. What breed you recommend a person to start with?
To me, I will tell the person to start with the Pekins, the Roins, and the Muscovy.
Why you recommend this?
I recommend them because you see, they'll give you your returns. If it's money, if it's about egg production, they will lay for you. If it is about meat production, you get the meat. So that's why I will encourage people to go in for.
Okay, so starting, what the thing that you need to know get before you starting?
Yeah, virtually for duck farm, you don't need any special cage for duck farming. You don't need any special means to raise duck. What you need to do is that the place should be yours. Otherwise, people will complain. Sometimes maybe the way they are they are making noise, people will not be happy with it. So you should have your your personal environment, your own house. Then now you can fence any square meter.
Okay.
What you need to do is that you should have a tank where you can fill it for water.
Okay.
You get it? Then ducks are water beds. So there should be water at the source of the farm. They mate very well whilst they swim. So it's not like you are putting the water, drinking water there alone. There should be water that they can swim so that they can mate. And the more they mate, the more they lay, the more they produce, the more their eggs become fertilized. So that is virtually about that. So you don't need, I see no reason why people should be thinking you need more money to go into that. No, 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 no. What you need is the space. What you need is the land. Fence it, protect them from predators or protect them from thieves and here and there. That's the basic that you can do. You can do that without not roofing even their cage. What you need to do is that you should make sure they have shade. Because ducks are water birds, so they don't fear water. No matter the rain, they will be able to stand. They will be able to withstand inside. But when they are babies, that is when you need an isolated environment where they're supposed not to get closer to the wind or the environment or water. Apart from that, once they develop feathers all over, you don't need any special place to keep ducks. What you need to do is to feed them well. That's all.
Okay. Do you have types of why
Oh, sorry.
ducks? Do you have types of ducks farming?
Oh, as for that, it depends on you. You can do the either intensive or extensive. But I prefer, if you are going for commercial, then your best should be intensive, not extensive.
Okay. So somebody can do ducks that you want to produce only eggs.
Yeah. I can even do a breed for you where you only get eggs.
So only the one you do is only crosses. So what about if somebody can do the one?
Yeah, I can produce hybrids for you. I can produce hybrid ducks for you. My hybrid duck, this is a hybrid.
Okay.
It will lay eggs. Those eggs are not fertilized eggs.
Okay.
Only for consumption. And I tell you that duck alone can lay about 50, 60 at a go before it stop laying.
60.
Yes. Not a day. No animal lay 2 in a day. Okay. No animal. If an animal is laying 2 times in a day, then it's an abnormality. You see, even the shell will be very soft. It will not have the developed shell. It means that's an abnormality.
Okay. Okay. So you're talking about ducks farming. So right there we know where we can start with. Buying the animal, you need to buy day old, or how do you able to?
It depends. Personally, I sometimes suggest that at least if you want to go into ducks, buy about from 3 weeks upward. Okay. 3 to maybe 2 months old. Okay. Or 3 months old. My ducks, my breed of ducks, they breed very faster. By 5 months, they've started laying in terms of the foreign breed. My Muscovies will lay at 6 months, 7 months, and that is normal to Muscovies. Okay. That's normal to Muscovies. But when you are feeding them well, at least by your 6 months, they will lay. But as for the Perkins and Co, by their 4 or 5 months, they are laying. They will not cross, my ducks will not cross 6 months before they lay. No.
Okay, so you say the person to buy 3 weeks going.
Yeah, from 3 weeks going.
3 weeks.
Or if you have a good breeding system, you can buy the day oats. Okay. Yeah, you can buy the day oats if you think you can breed them well. You can buy the day oats.
So can you take out to the breeding?
Yeah, if you want to breed ducks at their day old level, they need heat. Okay. Or let me put it, they need what you call warmth. Okay. Not heat, they need warmth. Okay. That should keep them. I don't do my day olds where they are following their mother or no. Even if it's a mother that brooded, after hatching, I pick all the babies from it.
So somebody buy it day old, so take out.
So if you buy a day old, what you need to do is that then the place where you are going to keep them, one, there should be a cage. Maybe I can show you my cage. Okay. There should be a cage where they should not get closer to their droppings. Their droppings, so there should be a net under their tent where when they
drop,
they drop, it falls. It doesn't get closer to them.
Okay.
And then the next thing too is that it should be well ventilated, like well sealed environment that at least well ventilated. The way we do the normal fowl here and there. But for ducks, they should not work with their feces or their droppings.
Okay.
And then what you need to do is that give them constant changing of their water every 2 hours.
Every 2 hours?
Yeah, you need to change their water.
Okay.
Because sometimes you see them poo inside, and then so that's what you need to do. Every 2 hours, change their water for them. The water shouldn't be smelling, because you see, ducks have their system is built up in such a way that they always have to clear their nostril, their sinuses.
Okay.
So once their sinuses blocks, they will die.
Okay.
So that's why always they need to have water where they will put their mouth inside and do. They are cleaning their sinuses, their nostrils.
Okay.
So that is one thing about ducks. A lot of the water you see them is not going into them. They are just clearing their nostrils or their sinuses so that they live well.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay. So what they do, I they need for medication that I need to give to them.
Personally, I don't do medications.
Ducks.
Mine is to feed them well.
Okay.
Right? From day olds, especially from day 1 to the 3 weeks old, when you feed them well, I tell you, your ducks will not be falling sick. It's once in a blue moon that you see botulism, one condition that you see your duck maybe paralyzed or something. It means that there has been infected. There's an infection there. If there's an infection, any class of antibiotics within the system will clear them off.
Okay. So after 3 weeks, do you need to give them medication?
No, mostly you see, feed them well, get them green. If you are the type, if you don't have grasses around you where they can graze, give them more green. Cabbage leaves, carrot leaves, neem tree, all those moringa leaves. Feed them with it. Once you feed them with it, and then your feed is in good place, you don't need any other special vitamins to give to your ducks for them to survive plenty. No.
Okay, so what food they eat?
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Ducks eat everything. Make sure you have protein, source of protein. Make sure you have source of carbohydrate. Make sure you have some few fats, because even the carbohydrate will be converted to fat within their system. So mostly what you need to do is that food droppings, feed brown, rice brown, all those cornmeal, under normal maize, grind all of them, box all of them, granite beans, soya, fish, some few calcium from the oyster shell, PKC, combine all of them and then feed them with your ducks and they will do well.
Okay, what disease that normal affect them?
Yeah, there are few diseases. Sometimes, like I was saying, the botulism is one of the diseases that, and then there's another one called angle wing. Angle wing is as a result of deficiency in nutrition. When there's a deficiency in niacin and the methane, I think mostly that's what causes that angle wings.
So how do you able to solve it?
Oh, then it means that you need to make sure that your feed contains all vitamins. Are you getting it? As you are feeding them, your feed should be balanced. Okay, like the things I was telling you, make sure you have it. Those that you see their ducks dying from day olds, it means that it's a nutritional deficiency. And sometimes too, they can be infested even from the brooding stage. Their egg can be infested, and when you hatch them, they will die. So it means you need to make sure that once the mother is sitting, is the place is clean, the place is well, and check. They mostly don't go through ectoparasites plenty. No, ducks don't go through because of the way they swim here and there. So they are free from those things.
Okay, so it take how long before you can call them?
Ducks.
Yeah.
Me 4 months for my foreign breeds. 4 months they start crossing. 5 months they are laying.
You call them or they call themselves?
They call themselves. I put them together.
So what about inbreeding? Do you have inbreeding on that?
Problem of inbreeding occurs in ducks. Problem of inbreeding is a key thing. So me, what I do is that at every season and the male that comes to the farm to cross, I buy from different farmers to boost my breed.
So how many? One
duck can take about 7 seven females. One male can take about 7 females and cross them.
Okay, so when you cross that, it take how long before
Oh,
start laying?
from 2 weeks to a month, you see them laying, dropping.
So they will lay to how long?
Oh, it depends how you feed them. The way you feed them, that's what I've been saying. It's garbage in, garbage out. The way you feed them is how they give you your returns.
Okay.
One that can lay like 30, 40, 20. Averagely for me, here, I go like 20, 25.
Okay,
Average.
so if they lay, do you give to incubator or they
Yeah,
hatch?
sometimes I pack eggs for incubator. Or I have mothers that are sitters. Like if maybe your video could have seen, I have those that sit and hatch.
Okay, so the one they sit and out, it take how long before?
It's the foreign breeds go for 27 days. And then Muscovies, our local ones go for 32, 33 days.
Okay, so giving to incubator and giving to the mother, which
Is it
one is good?
it's all good. But the mother, you are sure that one, if the eggs are only fertilized, you are sure you get your babies. By incubator, if there's any abnormality, if you are using this manual, you don't turn it at the right time, the humidity, the light off is not there, then that can alternate it. But for the mother, you are 100% sure.
So after once the mother has hatched the baby will follow the mother, or you
No,
separate
me, I pick the babies.
the babies.
I have a system I do that even some of the mothers can sit for a while. I will maybe some 2 months, do a double shift of hatching.
Okay, so after the mother has hatched the baby, yes, you give to the mother. After the mother has hatched the baby, it take how long before the mother will cross itself?
Oh, it depends on the feeding. If your feeding is very good, sometimes 2 weeks to a month, you see the mother laying again.
So like most of them is about feeding.
Yeah, but animal farm is feeding. Animal farm, the secret is feeding.
Okay.
Getting time for the best, meeting them as in when you are. That's it.
Okay, so please your daily routine.
Oh, me, my daily routine, I feed them either once or twice in a day.
Okay.
Because virtually I'm closer to the river, so I allow them to swim. So mostly in the morning I feed them, I release them to go and swim. By 3, 4, they themselves they come back.
What's river that?
This is the river.
I see the river, the name.
That's the Water River, Water
River.
Lake, or Water River.
Okay.
It passes through Kitikrachi. Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, I can see the river. I
Yeah.
want to.
So sometimes I can let them go and swim.
They will not go far.
No, they'll go far, but they come back. That's what I'm telling you. I've been training them to the point that I feed them on time. So by that time, they are coming back. By 5, all of them have come back. No matter where they went, they've come back. And that was one of my misfortune I encountered last 2 years, 2023, when the river overflew. It took about 120 of my ducks away. Yeah, it took them away. It was very painful. It was a very sad incident that happened to me as a farmer. But I'm bouncing back, so I'm okay.
Okay. So if somebody wants to start ducks and don't have river, the person can start.
That's what I'm saying. You need to have a pond. You don't need river before you do duck farm. You should have a pond. Just about 5 by 6 feet or 5 by 4 feet pond, 2 feet down.
Okay, what's the prices of this? How much do you sell your?
Oh, my day old is 50 cedis for the Perkins, and then the Muscovies maybe 40, 30 cedis for day old.
Okay.
Then the grown ups ranging from 70, 90, 120, 150, 200, 250.
Okay.
And then sometimes big Muscovy male, maybe some 300 cities.
Okay. Once we are there, in your month, how many can you produce?
Okay, on an average, let's say I produce about 100 in a month.
100.
Yeah.
So in a year, how many?
So in a year, at least between 50, 700.
50 to 700.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Not 500, 700.
500 to 700
in a year.
Okay. So
So if you
the annual money that you can get?
So if you peg it, maybe between 30,000-50,000.
30 to 50,000
Yeah, yeah.
annually.
I'm not breeding them plenty crowd. I'm only doing few to my strength. Oh.
So
I have friends who are making millions.
last year, how much did you get?
Oh, that's what I said. Last year I made about 40,000.
40,000.
Last year. Even this year, within this short period, I've made about 7,000.
7,000.
Yeah, just this year.
That's 1 month.
Yeah, just 1 month. It's not even up to 1 month. Just this month.
7,000.
Yeah. I have supplied about that's just about 60 pieces of ducklings, not even the grown up, not even the mature ones.
Okay.
Not even the mature ones. So this you see what you see are my breeding stock. So just recycling them and then I'm good to go.
There's a more.
I don't keep them plenty. I'm a breeder. So those who are even keeping them plenty where they have about 120, 200 ducks, they are making it big time. There's money in ducks than to do poultry farm than chicken.
Please, your advice for somebody who want to start that.
My advice from someone who want to start that farm is that please buy your duck from a good source, a breeder. Buy your duck from a good source. Don't go to the market, open market, and buy any duck and say you want to do duck farm. No. And then after that, to make sure you feed them well, give them the necessary nutrients, food, and at the end of the day, you are good to go.
Okay, please, your telephone number and your location.
My number is 0240 26 20 64. 0240 26 20 64. My location is Ketikrachi. My name I use mostly is Baron. So anytime you hear Baron, your duck breeder, I'm the one.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Like the video, share, and subscribe.